Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I am Jason, your host. So I was talking to people in the house today, yesterday about BDSM and the scene and how I retired from it many years ago. But the thing is this, and this is something for any of you who wants to get involved, where that's the master dom, submissive, slave, all that kind of fun thing that can be part of that. And here's some advice for you. Never trust a master who gives you a set of rules when you give yourself to him. Never trust a master who gives you a script. Never trust a master who needs that title. Never trust a master who has an ego. Never trust a master who it's all about him. Now I'm going to explain why. First of all, whenever anybody asked me if I was a good master or how I was in that, I always answered the same way. Ask the girl I'm with. Ask my ex-girls who I'd been with before. Ask whether they thought I was. Don't ask me. I don't need that title. I don't use that title myself. I don't need of this capitalized letters where you S, sir with a capital S and all that bullshit. That's all the trappings of fakery. Whenever a girl gave herself to me, because I looked after many girls over time in the past, it wasn't one of my special interests, my autism and that, just focused on it, and I could do it without connecting I don't have an ego, I don't have any issues about that. So whenever I spent most of my time actually trying to repair the damage of other idiots. Whenever a girl wanted to give herself to me in the past, either online, VRchat, Second Life, anywhere online in space or anywhere, or even in real life back then, I would always say the same things. Don't call me sir. Don't call me master until you feel it inside. Until how I act and who I am to you affects you like that. Never kneel for me unless you wish to, unless your heart and your insides believe that you want to kneel for me. Never ask to be collared until you feel it in your heart, in your instincts, that this person you feel safe and trusted with to look after you. Don't give me any excuses. Don't try to never give me any kind of bandwidth. Yes, I have all these issues that I deal with and cope with, but if I'm not that person who can look after you and keep you safe as another human being, do not give yourself to me. Because it is a choice you make as a submissive, as a slave, as whatever kind of kink you want to go in, the baby play, the pet play, it doesn't matter. Make sure you yourself feel it before you say it, before you express it. It doesn't matter if it takes 6 months, 12 months for that to happen, or if it never happens. And also, when I talk about scripts, people will have a lot of masters are not masters. They are just or masters or mistresses. It can be men or women. It doesn't matter. If they have a set of rules that they try to get you to follow right from the start and that. It means they haven't got the ability themselves to look after you, and they're trying to offlay it to a set of rules or scripts that they either got online or they put together before. Human beings are unique. If you are someone who's going to be taken care of by someone, that person you're being taken care of should learn as much about from the experience as you do. And therefore, the path you take, the exploration you do, whether it's into S&M or BDSM, it doesn't matter. Or it's some kind of this kind of dynamic. You've got to be with someone who can actually learn and be humbled. And why should a master be or mistress be humbled? I'll tell you a simple thing. You are giving them the most priceless thing in the universe. You are giving them another human being. You are giving yourself to someone else on a level far beyond the relationship. And they damn well better look after you, because they are being given an absolutely priceless thing. The problem is, a lot of these so-called masters, or even so-called mistresses, that get involved with this, they do it because they want control of someone, and they think this is an easy way to get control of someone. Anybody who is actually a good master or mistress out there will know how exhausting it is to look after someone, because you actually look after someone. You've got to, if you're a good person, if you're an ethical, if you're a moral person and you want to do this kind of thing, you are going to be putting someone else's life before your own. You are going to have to think, because they give themselves to you fully, you've got to make sure that you do what's best for them. You find out what they want to do with their life. This isn't just about sex or naughty play or anything like that. It can be about, you can help them to go to college, university, to do the career that they've always wanted to, because you can be the external force behind it. You can, once you have their trust, once you can find out what they really want to do with their life, and you can help them get there. And you always have to make sure of looking after someone. A lot of these books, a lot of this stuff that you see just talks about the kinky play and all that. That's not the important stuff. That's just the trust, and it opens up between you and you can try lots of fun things. But what matters far more is the aftercare, the looking after the person you've been with, the taking care of them after the event, the making sure they're okay, the taking care of their mental well-being, their social well-being, not isolating them, not taking away from their friends, encouraging them to be their best. And they will do the same for you as a master or mistress. And you can't do that if you're closed ego. You can't do that. And this is why a lot of it fails. And so if you're getting into a relationship that's BDSM involved, if you're getting involved with all that kind of things, look out for the red flags. Anyone in charge who can't listen, anyone in charge who tries to force you into doing things before you're ready, anyone who takes credit for when you do things right, but blames you when you do things wrong. Trust your instincts. Trust who you are. Because if you're submissive, or anybody who interested in it, you are giving yourself to someone. You can take that back. And you can hold them accountable, and you can kick their asses if they do something wrong. So this is Jason for the Quebber channel.